Good morning. I am Commissioner Khadijah Abdur-Rahman with the Fulton County Commission, the mighty 6th District. I'm here with Chief Magistrate Judge Cassandra Kirk and the Community Development, and I'm sorry if I said it incorrectly because I know you carry 2 or 3 hats, Dr. Rochelle. What we want to introduce you all today, this morning, is a very, very important initiative that is called SAFE. SAFE is the acronym for Support Anyone Facing Eviction Program. What has happened with our collaboration with the District 6 and in partnership with these 2 wonderful ladies here is to catch those individuals that are at the eviction stage. If you all remember, in March of this year, there was a resolution that I authored that passed 4-2, designating federal dollars to rental assistance. And so this money is federal money that has come into our district. However, what we have found out in our collaboration is that when the individuals get to court, they are best served by having individuals, caseworkers at the actual magistrate court that will assist them. Basically, what it is to make sure that we identify those individuals that's in the system that have already started the process of being evicted, and to see if we can get them into mediation to get those federal dollars to them. At that point, the process, if they've got all the information, can be sped up. The actual landlord can get the payment within 7 days. If perchance that they have to move, we will also get them into accommodations, and I will let Dr. Rochelle and Judge Kirk speak more to the specifics of it. But this is a great collaboration to keep our homeless population down. We have seen a tremendous growth in homelessness. People do not have their down payment, their deposit, and they don't have that first or last month's rent or the security deposit. And so you're talking about thousands of dollars, or if they are, because of the pandemic, because of any COVID-related situations, they have fallen behind in rent. If they do not have that funding, then we're able to provide up to $7,800. So it's really a lifeline that has been thrown to the renters. But what's more importantly, this is where government works in action together, because we are actually putting caseworkers, as of today, into the courtroom to help with mediation, to foster those conversations, to make sure that they have all of the things that they need to get approved and to get that payment into the hand of that landlord. And so I'm going to turn it over to Judge Kirk at this point.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning. I am Cassandra Kirk. I serve as the Chief Magistrate Judge for Fulton County. Let me start by saying that the CDC eviction moratorium, the limited moratorium, applies to Fulton County based on our high COVID infection status. Our landlords and tenants need relief. 45,000 landlord-tenant filings come to Magistrate Court of Fulton County each year. During the statewide judicial emergency and the pandemic declaration, that number was reduced to 22,000. This year, we expect over 51,000 landlord-tenant filings alone. Using the former system, in May 2021, the county team was able to identify 600 eviction filings with corresponding rental payment applications. Of those applications, only 60 of them had actual cases pending before the court. For those approved, payments and eligibility determinations were delayed. This new process will direct the funding to those imminently at risk of being evicted due to non-payment of rent. It also mirrors the magistrate court on-site process utilized in 2020 with Star C, United Way, Urban League, and some of our other nonprofit partners. Cobb, DeKalb, Gwinnett have benefited from on-site and diversionary assistance in 2021. With this program, Fulton County residents will also have that opportunity. Thanks to Commissioner Abdur-Rahman, the county, and Dr. Rochelle, Fulton County residents will be able to take advantage of landlord-tenant relief at the time they most need it. And I say to our landlords, this program is for you as well. Please come to court with the documents needed. The information, I will now turn it over to Dr. Rochelle to explain the process. Thank you all.
Good morning. I'm Pamela Rochelle, Deputy Chief Operating Officer for Health and Human Services for Fulton County. Thank you to Commissioner Abdur-Rahman and Chief Magistrate Judge Cassandra Kirk for this partnership. Basically, Monday through Thursday during court proceedings, we will have on-site case managers providing direct assistance with completing the application and determining eligibility in a rapid fashion. This will allow us to provide immediate assistance to the landlord and tenant in cases where the eviction has already gone forth. We are able to assist that tenant with relocating themselves in some other type of accommodation. So we're very excited about this partnership. For those tenants and landlords who have not yet reach the eviction process and want to prevent that, we do encourage you to call us at 855-776-7912 to apply for rental assistance and utility assistance. But again, we will have these case managers on site. They started today. They will help you with all of the documentation and information that you need to have. They will give you a few extra days to even provide that if you don't have it when you come to court. So this is all about mitigating evictions and mitigating homelessness in Fulton County.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have what the SAFE program is, support anyone facing eviction. This is a great collaboration, and I will open up the floor now to any questions. My understanding, it is $7,800, but I'm going to let Dr.
In total, I mean.
Okay.
Well, she can answer that.
Yes, so the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, we have two allocations. One was $18 million and the second is $24 million.
So this is the same funding?
Yes.
So from a policy standpoint, why does this matter? Why does anybody give a care? I mean, it's something for a judge to care about. Why should anybody care about this?
We should care about this because homelessness affects all of us. It affects our criminal justice system. It affects our court system. It affects our livelihoods. And so it's very important that Fulton County, whether it's our judicial or our county commission government or our county manager's office, we need to take a collective effort to make sure that we deal with any circumstance that can prevent any more homelessness in Fulton County. We know that the pandemic hit people who, generally speaking, would not be homeless. I have field calls in my office personally where people are sleeping in their cars, or they're staying on this person's couch one night and another person. I call them the hidden homelessness. They might not necessarily be in the shelters, but they're headed there. And so anything that we can do to keep these individuals from being displaced, we're willing to come together and do it.
Question for the judge.
If the landlord does not accept the rent, the money, and the money is provided to the tenant, how much money will be provided to the tenant? Is it the maximum $7,800 or is it some lesser?
I'm going to let Dr. Rochelle answer that, but I do want to clear up something else that a lot of people don't know, and I found out with my collaboration with Dr. Rochelle. If there's a situation where the tenant, for whatever reason, cannot stay where they are, they can move to another location and we will pay that for them to move to another location. So it's a win-win situation, even if for whatever reason, mediation, the actual landlord wants them to move, that doesn't mean that they have no other option. So Dr. Rochelle, if you can answer the rest of that question.
Yes, each tenant is different, so depending on where they are relocating to, that will determine the amount of their award.
So they need to have already found a place to move
And-
and know how much that place is charging to get the money from this program.
And we assist with that. We assist them with determining what the relocation will be. It may, for some people, be an extended stay situation. So everyone's situation is different, and we have case managers that help them through that process.
Judge, I have a question. It's rather rare that a judge holds a news conference. So, you find this extraordinary? Is that why you're doing this? I mean, most judges, we never see them in a 1% violation.
So this is not extraordinary. For those of you that know the Magistrate Court of Fulton County, you know that it is our commitment to inform, engage, and empower our community. And so this collaboration, as in other collaborations that we have had, is part of what we do to serve our community. And so this is not unusual. We want our landlords and our tenants to know that we understand they are hurting. We know they need relief. This collaboration is providing that assistance to both of them. Thank you.
I have Chief Judge Kirk. I also have a question for you. I
Yes.
received an email last night from the office of Congresswoman Nikita Williams. She said she sent you a letter calling for a county-level eviction moratorium in addition to the CDC moratorium, similar to what the CAT did. Do you have any thoughts about that?
So I do have thoughts about that, and unfortunately, at this point, what happened in DeKalb is not what is happening in Fulton, and so our situations are very different. And I did receive a letter late last night. I believe Commissioner Abdur-Rahman received one as well, and I was drafting a response to her, so I have not responded to her. I will wait to respond to her before I respond publicly.
What kind of situations are you seeing in your courtroom?
So today we are running our judgment on the pleadings calendar, which is 4 calendars starting at 9, one at 9, one at 10:30, and then others at 1 and 2:30. What we are seeing is landlords and tenants are both showing up for court. Some landlords are at the point that they simply want their money. Others are at the point that they simply want their property. This gives our landlords who have been without payments, since March of last year, an opportunity to recoup some of those payments. And if they have tenants they are willing to work with, for those tenants to continue to stay there. That provides stability for schooling. So this is a long-term plan. Like, this helps not just the people in court, but it helps the communities that are affected by this. Thank you.
And in that, on the closing, I just want to say I appreciate these two individuals right here, because this shows you when government works together. At the end of the day, Chief Judge, Magistrate Judge Cassandra Kirk, we spend plenty of days talking to each other, and so does Dr. Rochelle. We take this very seriously, and we want this to be the model of when government does work.